Hey everybody, this is Tyler aka Grand Lethal 16 coming at you with possibly my last guest announcement video for SakuraCon 2017. So I recently checked the website again and they did have another round of announcements. These came out maybe about a week ago, but I was slow to put up a video because I didn't want to put up two more. I only wanted one more to cover everybody that's been added. So before I say that, I do want to announce that I did get approved for press access to SakuraCon 2017, so I am getting lined up for interviews as we speak. Since I don't have any specifics on who I get to interview yet, I'm not going to announce anything yet, but I'm looking to interview the mass majority of them, other than a few that I interviewed last year or in the last 6 months. So first up is Patrick Seitz. Patrick Seitz is known for doing Kenpachi Zaraki. In Bleach, he did Scorpion and MKX, I believe, and maybe the one before it. He also did Senji in Deadman's Wonderland, and he does Dio in the new JoJo's Bizarre Adventure English dub, and of course Ragna the Bloodedge in Blazblue. I've met him, I want to say 3 times, maybe last year. No. I met him 3 times in 2015, so that was pretty cool. I met him at SakuraCon last year, and then I met him at SakuraCon the year before, and I met him at KomoriCon, I want to say the year before as well. So I've met him a ton of times. This will be the 4th time I've seen him in like 2.5 years. So it's pretty crazy. Next up is Chris Sabat. He's known as this DBZ veteran. He did the voice of Vegeta. So everyone's going to, of course, ask him to say it's over 9,000 like a billion times. He did Alex Armstrong in the Fullmetal Alchemist series. So we've got a strong between Vic Mignogna, Aaron Dismuke, we have Caitlin Glass, we have him, and we have Christopher Patton, who did Greed. So that's at a minimum. We have an insane Fullmetal Alchemist panel coming together at this point. We've got at least 5 guests. And that's presuming I'm not looking over anyone who did any other smaller roles, and I'm just tripping about all the guests there. He also did Kuragane in the main character in Tsubasa Chronicles, and he does Roronoa Zoro in One Piece. We also have Kira Buckland, who does Bloody Mary in Skullgirls. She does Artemia in Bravely Default and Bravely Second. She does Izumo in Blue Exorcist, and she does Seraphina in Disgaea 5. I'm a big Disgaea fan. I did like Seraphina. As far as ranged female protagonists or sidekicks, I like her a whole lot more than, say, Rosalind and Disgaea 2. So I'm a big fan, and I'm hopefully going to get her to sign my art book and maybe do a little bit of freestyle as well. Fingers crossed. Not sure yet. And then let's see. Finally, Christine Marie Cabanos. I have actually met her a couple times before, and she will be at SakuraCon. She's the last guest that's been announced up until now when I'm making this video. It's the 4th. I was going to wait a few days from April Fool's Day so people believe this was a legit announcement. She's going to be there as well. She did the voice of Usalia, also in Disgaea 5. So we have Usalia and Seraphina. To go with, of course, Matt Mercer, who did, I believe, Valvatore is in Disgaea 4. I think it is. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. She also did Shiami Moriyama in Blue Exorcist, so we have both the female main roles for Blue Exorcist. She did Squid Girl in Squid Girl, and she does Silica in Sword Art Online. I believe she also does Sailor Saturn in the new Sailor Moon anime. So yeah, a lot of roles. And those are just the ones I can think of. I know she's also in Toradora, which I started watching since I interviewed her back in January. So there's a lot of guests here. We're obviously going to have some pretty strong DBZ, Fullmetal Alchemist, probably a couple Disgaea panels, probably some Fire Emblem as well. Have you been keeping up with the guests they've announced? Who would you like to see? What kind of panels would you like to see them do? And what are some of your thoughts and what are some of your plans for SakuraCon 2017? We're about 9-10 days off, so I really want to hear your opinions and your thoughts on what you have planned. Anyway, if there are any more announcements, any more changes, I will be hitting you guys up. I will be throwing it up on YouTube, so stick by the channel. Of course, if you haven't, subscribe because I put up videos very often. If not streaming, then content from conventions. I do have a couple interviews coming up later this week, and I will be putting up some of my backlog of interviews on SoundCloud. For those of you who are audiophiles who'd rather listen, don't want to watch them in the car, just want to listen to some interviews with some of your favorite anime voice actors. So definitely check that out. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Until next time.